So, we made it. It's the 4th week of our class. And what do we have to show for it? Well, a lot actually. Let's recap. Mastery. Learning how to embody expertise and become a master in your field of study you decided, but never be too arrogant to take good feedback to improve yourself and your projects. Work hard for what you wish to achieve. You can't just expect your desires to fall right into your hands. Remember, there is always something to learn. Never be afraid of progress in a different direction. Failures are what every great master has come across, and taking a step back to reassess can aid future successes of your present failures. Keep a child mind. Try to merge both logical adult and open-minded child to become the great innovative thinker you can be. Mastery is not overnight, so research, brainstorming, and practice will take you a very long way. Always be willing to follow a different path, as the answer to your problem doesn't always end up down the path you first chose. Critical thinking is important to knowing where you are going to be heading and what is the right steps to find that destination. So, as you can see, we learn a lot in this short time, and I definitely learned a lot about myself and why I truly am starting my journey at Full Sail University. So, what comes during and what comes after? Let's see what we can do in a short period of time. Like, find time to relax. Whoa! Get a nice fresh cup of coffee. Wow. That is one messy bed. We'll take care of that. Oh. Wow. Now that is much nicer. Well, now that most of my short-term goals are done, what do I do now? Well, back to the drawing board. Well, now that our short-term goals are a little bit accomplished, I guess it's time to look into our long-term goals. So, let's see what we can find. My main goal when I graduate from Full Sail University is simple. As easy as getting started on the web. Making money happens when your audience supports your content. Anderson II, 2021. It isn't always easy to start out on the internet, but to work towards something bigger along the way, it is vital to remember that money is not going to fall in your lap whenever you get into a successful position at a company. Everyone must start somewhere. I decided to start here. I participate in social networking over the media. I have almost every kind of social media account out there. Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. Most of my time, though, goes into two main platforms that are very popular among this generation, besides Twitter and Instagram. TikTok and YouTube are both platforms I have used very much, and here I put out content for multiple things. YouTube is used for both gaming, art, and schoolwork, where TikTok is used only for short videos and acting skits. I don't make money off of these things though, yet that is. A little bit from TikTok, but not enough to call it a real job. I plan on continuing these platforms and my media presence on them in the future, and that may one day lead to a career in YouTube, but it is not promised. I would see that as a long-term goal to keep my media presence alive so I can make it as a big name creator one day. However, I wish for something more. Social media is fun and all, but very stressful on the mental functions of your brain. It's fun and could bring innovative thinking to your day, but has quite a harsh crowd of bullies, trolls, and hackers. This could become difficult to deal with in the future. Personally, I think my skills could be used for much bigger projects. For example, possibly am thinking about becoming an entrepreneur and opening my own art studio. My mother and I have been thinking about possibly making a art therapy practice. I'd be helping out people and helping them express themselves in a artistic way to get them to be able to cope with their daily lives and progress to a better future. My future plans also come with me coping and actually being happy with my life choices. That's one of my long-term goals, is to be happier with my life choices. And Full Sail is the start. And then on top of the art studio and the life choices being changed, I also wish to move out and be on my own. Somewhere outside of Illinois at a lakeside home would be my ideal. On top of all of this, I will be improving my financial habits, which I have very little of. Most of them bad. And I know that's going to be a process. However, I am willing to put in the effort just as much as I am willing to put in the effort for my future when it comes to my career. By the time I graduate, I will have added to my knowledge bank of artistic abilities. I also wish to further those in the future. This brings me to my main goal and the steps that I am willing to take in order to reach what I truly desire. My final destination in my mastery journey when I graduate Full Sail University is not limited in its explanation. When I graduate, I expect that I will start my search for a career in something that will truly make my life feel like it has meaning. Entering data in a computer for hours a day is not my forte, and I know that. Instead of having my soul sucked out of me by a corporation that pays no mind to the abilities someone could possess, I plan to start a career in something artistic and liberating to my mental health and my soul. For too long have I mistreated my own instincts, and now I will make up for it. I am aiming to become a story writer and voice actor for video games, or become a concept artist if I can practice enough to show improvement in my skills for digital art and 3D modeling. The ultimate goal would be to do all three: storytelling, story writing, and creating concepts. Maybe even start my own game company after some experience in the field. These steps to accomplish this will help construct supports for all three of these factors. Number 1, learn more about career opportunities for story writers and voice actors in video game companies. Number 2, research concept art templates and practice coming up with designs for one asset as if it were going to be presented for a video game. Number 3, research and brainstorm for story ideas to plan out a plot for a video game. Number 4, create a character or characters that would be the main character or characters in a game and write their backstory or stories. Number 5, draw the concepts of that character or characters and come up with things for that character, maybe a weapon, clothes, etc. Number 6, draw a concept of a scene that the character or characters would be in. Number 7, write a small set of voice lines for the scene and voice act the character. Number 8, put this into a video format to create a voice line video with a concept art slideshow. Number 9, upload the video onto my YouTube channel to start a playlist of these short videos. Number 10, create a website through Adobe software to hold these concept arts and link to my playlist on my YouTube channel, so it is available when job listings require example work and a portfolio. All of these steps are crucial in furthering my understanding of my end goal. Each step aids in practice, reinforces research and brainstorming, and keeps a presence on one of my main platforms. Not only will these steps get me into the position I want to be, but it will also help me achieve multiple long-term goals, especially when it comes to my life choices. As for having a presence in Full Sail University, I have joined multiple clubs through the FSU portal, including the Creative Writing Club, Art Club, and the Content Creators Club, as well as many more clubs. Getting involved in clubs is a good way to keep my creative juices flowing and my inspiration running. I was in a writing and art club at St. Xavier University, so I decided it was best to keep those clubs as an active part of my curriculum for Full Sail University. As my journey has just begun, I have already learned so much in very little time. I am astonished when I see my progress from what I created back then versus what I create now. And hopefully this will be what gets me to my mastery destination. Once I am there, being who I truly am, learning how to enjoy the benefits of my hard work, and appreciating where I have brought myself in life will be top priority. You only live once, so make it a good one.